Right. Number one, what we have given on the rectifications of errors, right? Rectifies the errors in recorded transactions. I hope that you have done the question paper and now you're watching the video to do the corrections, right? Okay, shall we look at the first one? Rectifications of errors are initially recorded in the general journal. It's true or false, right? It's true or false. So the rectifies entries before recording them in the respective ledger accounts, it need to be recorded in the general journal. Is it true or false? Tell me, Pata, yes or no? Is it true or false? Can rectifications of errors go record karanne? Where do we record the rectifications of errors? Obviously, it will be recorded in the general journal. Yes, rectifications of errors will be recorded in the general journal. Answer is yes. True. Yeah, true. Right. What question write a small question. State 4 transactions. State 4 transactions which are recorded in the general journal, right? What are the 4 transactions that are recorded in the general journal? State 4 transactions that are recorded in the general journal. How do you say? Opening entries, closing entries, adjusting entries, error correction entries, other transactions you could say, such as what? Disposal of non-current assets on credit basis, sale of non-current assets on credit basis, depreciation, all these you could say, right? These are the errors. So I did the other. Right, okay. Right, okay. Can you complete this? Stock damages, stock losses, anything. Yeah, anything you would say. Right, record this. Anything that cannot be recorded in the special journal, right? The entries that you are supposed to record in the general journal, opening entries, closing entries, adjusting entries, error correction entries, other transactions. What are the other transactions? Yes, we gave the example. You can say many, right? Okay, could you complete it? Take a minute and complete. Hurry up. Right, okay. What is next, Puta? The question number 2. Puta, then rectifications of errors we have done, right? So then we'll start doing the past paper discussion as well. Past paper discussion from the rectifications of errors. Some of the past paper questions we'll upload the videos directly, and some of the past papers we will discuss on Friday. Friday allocate past paper discussion. Right. Question number 2. Errors in the business may take place in the recognition, measurements, and the presentations. At least tell me for this. This is true or false, Huda? Errors in the recognitions. Errors may take place in the recognition, measurement, presentations, and the disclosures. Yes or no? True or false? Exactly true. Exactly true. Okay. True. Yes. Right. Question එක clear ගන්න. Write a small question. Provide the examples. Provide the example for the errors take place in the following situation. Provide the example for the errors that take place in following situation. Write the example for the errors that take place in the following situations. First one, recognitions. May questions आएंगे आप उल्लू पाड़ों में revise करना. Recognition. इलाका measurement and the presentation. Right. Okay. Could you give some example for all these errors? Manada. What are the example for these errors? Right. Could you give the answer? I'll give you a minute. Harina minadi attenna. Just think and write. Provide the example for the errors that take place in the following situations. Right. Okay. What are the errors for the wrong recognitions? Remember, owners, personal city bill paid by the business has been debited to business electricity bill account. Income received in advance credited to income account. ඕන තරම් කියන්න පුළුවන් නේ. Motor vehicle repair expenses has been debited to motor vehicle account. Motor vehicle repair expenses has been debited to motor vehicle account. Okay. Could you write the answer? Right. What are the measurements? With the measurement errors, right? I'll give one. Recoverable taxes. Recoverable taxes has been debited to cost of purchases. අපි ඔය පස්සේ කතා කරමු. Recoverable tax has been debited to purchases account. Right. මොනවාද presentations error? පුතා financial statements presentations error මොනවාද? අපි තුන්ද loan එකක් present කරද්දී if it is a non current asset, if it's a non current liability, you should be able to properly differentiate, right? Non current liability, you should be able to properly differentiate as what? Current portion and the non current. Every non current liability has a current portion. Every non current liability has a current portion. Have a non current liability ka current portion එක තියෙනවා. ඔයා එක present කරේ නැත්නම්, so then it is what? It is a presentation error. ලියන්න එතන not recognizing current portion of the non current liability. Not recognizing the current portions of the non-current liability එකක් present කරද්දී උට bank loan එකක් ගත්තොත් ඊළඟ මාස 12 ඔයා ගෙවන installment එකක් තියෙනවනේ. ඒතකොට ඒ installment එක current liability එකක් විදිහට present කරන්න. හැබැයි ඒක අපි present කරේ නැත්නම් අන්න එතන තියෙනවා presentation error එකක්. All these are what? කියන්නේ errors that take place in each stage of accounting: recognition, measurement, presentations and the disclosures. Recognition, measurement, presentations and the disclosures. Right, could you write that down please? Takala liya ගන්න. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුතා. If you have any question please raise them up. Right, okay. Hari, what is next? When rectifying an error, fraud will be considered as an error. පුතා අපි දන්නවා fraud වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් errors වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් නේද? fraud වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් errors වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. හැබැයි අපි මතකද කිව්වා when you are rectifying an error, if you find a fraud is something that you do intentionally, errors is something unintentional. When you are rectifying an error, even the fraud you consider as an what? As an error. Clear? Right? Even the fraud you can consider as an error. So that is true. Hari. Neither. Yes. The trial balance ensures 100% accuracy in accounting. Hari Deka. Trial balance ensures 100% accuracy in accounting. Is that true, Buta? Ek ඇත්තද? No, false. Trial balance does not ensure 100% accuracy in accounting. Right? Trial balance does not ensure 100% accuracy in accounting. Some of the errors can be detected, but some of the errors cannot be detected. Hari. Podi question එකක් ලියා ගන්න. What are the statements to prepare? Right, a question. What are the statements to prepare to detect the errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance? What are the statements to prepare to detect the errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance? Trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බැරි errors detect කරන්න use කරන errors මොනවාද? Sorry, statements මොනවාද? Can you tell me one? Right, ලියන්න බලන්න. අපි trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන් errors තියෙනවා පුතා. Trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බැරි errors තියෙනවා. Trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බැරි errors මොනවාද? Right. What are the errors what are the statements that you prepare to identify the errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance? Very good. Now, මම අහන ප්‍රශ්නකට තේරෙන්නේ නැතුව ඇති. මම කියන්නේ trial balance එකෙන් අපි 100%ක් errors අඳුර ගන්න නෑනේ. So trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බැරි කොටසක් තියෙනවා errors. එතකොට ඒ errors අඳුර ගන්න අපි මොනවද කරන්නේ? To identify those errors what we will do? පුතා ඒ errors අඳුර ගන්න තමයි අපි මොනවා හදන්නේද? We prepare what? Bank statement. That is why we prepare what? Bank reconciliation statement එක අපි හදන්නේ ඇයි? To identify the errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance. The example එකක් විදිහට unrecorded bank charges. Bank charges record වෙලා නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ bank charges account එකේ record වෙලා නැහැ. Cash control account එකේ record වෙලා නැහැ. එතකොට මේක අඳුර ගන්න අපිට විදි trial balance එකක් හදලා. එතකොට අපි මේක අඳුර ගන්නවා කොහෙන්ද? Bank reconciliation process එකේ. ඊළඟට trade receivable reconciliation process. ඊළඟට trade payable process. All these then if a total of the sales journal overstated, sales journal එක overstated වුණොත් ඒක අපිට අඳුර ගන්න බැහැ පුතා මේ trial balance එකෙන්. ඇයි ඒ debtors control account එකත් overstated වෙනවා, sales account එකත් overstated වෙනවා. ඒ accounts දෙකම overstated වෙනවා නේද? Both the errors will be overstated. එතකොට that cannot be detected from the trial balance. However, when you compare that with the debtors individual ledger listing balance, then you can identify that. Errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance, errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance can be identified through the bank reconciliation, debtors reconciliation, then the creditors reconciliation process. Okay, could you write this down quickly? What are the statements that you prepare? Right. Okay. What is next, Pata? Sorry. The trial balance is prepared before preparing the financial statement. Is it true? Trial balance එක අපි හදන්නේ financial statements හදන්න කලින්ද? Yes or no? Yes or no? Quickly tell me. Yes, before preparing it's true, right? Before preparing the financial statement, you need to ensure the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger. You need to ensure the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger. And to check the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger, the statement that you prepare, you call as what? Trial balance. So how do you call it? Yeah, you call that as a trial balance. Was that clear for you? Right? Yes, that is true. Good. Trial balance is prepared before preparing the financial statement. මතකද මේ order එක පුතා? Can you remember the order? මතකද මේක? Soon after the transaction take place, transaction එකක් වෙච්ච ගමන් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? Soon after the transaction take place, you raise a source document. Source documents are directly recorded in the journal. You directly copy to the ledger. From the ledger, you prepare the financial statement. But before preparing the financial statement, you prepare something called what? Trial balance. Before preparing the financial statement, you prepare something called trial balance. So the trial balance එක අපි හදන්නේ to check the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger. To check the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger. එතකොට trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න barrier errors correct කරන්න තමයි අපි හදන්නේ මොකක්ද? Bank reconciliation statement, ඊළඟට මොනවාද? Debtors reconciliation statement, creditors reconciliation statement. එතකොට ඔය හැම එකකින්ම ledger එකේ accuracy එක check කරනවා. check කරලා ඉවර වෙලා තමයි ledger balances වලින් financial statements හදන්නේ. Whatever the amendments you do, නේ debtors control account එක හදනවා. අපි කිව්වා debtors amended debtors control account එක, amended cash control account එකේ, amended debtors creditors control account එකේ balance එක තමයි financial statements වල record කරන්නේ නේ. එහෙනම් ledger එකේ balance එක එහෙමම financial statements එකට අරන් යන්නේ නැහැ. trial balance එකෙන්, bank reconciliation process එකෙන්, debtors reconciliation process එකෙන් අපි අඳුර ගන්නවා errors. ඒ errors අඳුරගෙන ඒ ledger account amend කරනවා. amend කරලා ඉවරලා amended figures, amended ledger account balances වලින් තමයි financial statements හදන්නේ. මේ process එක තේරුම් ගන්න. ඔව් definitely then මේක ඔන්න ඇඳගත්තත් කමක් නැහැ. Definitely you prepare the financial statements before prepare the you prepare the trial balance before prepare the financial statements. May process එක ඇඳ ගන්න ඕනේ. The financial accounting process. Do we need to draw this? Financial accounting process. Right. Financial accounting process. Okay. Could you draw this if necessary? Then arrows එක ඇඳගත්තා නම් ලේසි වාට නේ. මේ ඕඩර් එක ඇඳ ගන්න. මේක අපි කලින් කරපු දේවල්. මේ all these we have done. පුතා අපි දැන් මේත් එක්කම අපි rectifications of errors අපි theoretical part එක ඉවර කරනවා, right? And then in the next week we are going to start accounting concepts, something really important, accounting concepts. So that part we are going to discuss in the next week. ඒක ටියුට් එක වල last week ඉක්මනට and it will be uploaded to the classroom. මෙතනවා ලියා ගන්න නේ bank reconciliations, මේ side එකේ bank reconciliation, debtors reconciliation, creditors reconciliations, anything you can write, right? Debtors rec, anything, right? Okay, take a minute and complete this. Hurry up. Right, okay. I think the time is enough. Shall we move to the next? The errors only in the trial balance. Errors only in the trial balance has no impact on the business financial statement. Is it true? Again, a trial balance එකේ විතරක් වෙන errors. අපි example එකක් විදිහට electricity bill account එකේ balance එක trial balance එකට අරන් ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. Sales account එකේ balance එක trial balance එකට අරන් ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. එනත sales account එකේ balance එක trial balance එකට trial balance එකට අරන් යද්දි වැරදි. ඒකට sales account එක හරියට record වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒතර trial balance එකේ විතරක් වෙන errors financial statements වලට effect එකක් නැහැ. True or false? I need an answer for this from everyone. Yes or no? exactly through නේද පුතා ඔව් මොකද මේ බලන්න මේ process එකකින් ඒක හරි clear වෙනවනේ මේ දැන් ledger එකෙන් trial balance එක හදද්දි trial balance එක වැරදුවොත් ඒක financial statements වලට effect වෙන්නේ නැහැ ඇයි ඒ financial statement directly හදන්නේ ledger එකෙන් අපි තුමු දැන් electricity bill account එකේ balance එක 10000 කියලා එතකොට 10000 electricity bill account එකේ හරියට තියෙනවා එතකොට ඒ 10000 financial statement කියන්නේ income statement එකටත් යනවා 5000 10000 හැබැයි trial balance එක හදද්දී ඒක 1000 විදියට රෙකෝඩ් වෙලා. එතකොට trial balance එකේ ඒක රෙකෝඩ් වුණාට 1000 විදියට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මොකද අපි කවදාවත් trial balance එක බලාගෙන financial statements හදන්නේ නැහැ. financial statements බලන්න හදන්නේ ledger එක බලන්න. તો ledger එකේ හරි figure එක තියෙනවා නම් ඒක financial statements වල හරියට රෙකෝඩ් වෙනවා. Simple as that. Clear? Yeah. Therefore that particular statement is true, right? ලියන්න පොඩි note එකක් එතන දාගන්න. Therefore errors only in the trial balance has no impact on financial statement. Errors only in the trial balance has no impact on financial statement, right? Do the correction. Clear now? Yes. What is next? Some errors cannot be identified from the ledger, can be identified from the bank reconciliation process. From the ledger, within bracket we can say trial balance කියලා ලියාගමු අපිට ඕන. ඔව් trial balance එකෙන් ඒක තමයි අපි කතා කරේ මෙච්චර වෙලා. trial balance එකෙන් අඳුරා ගන්න බැරි errors bank reconciliation එකෙන් අඳුරා ගන්න පුළුවන් මොනවාද? Yes or no? Some errors that cannot be identified from the trial balance can be identified from the bank reconciliation statement. True or false? It's true. ඒක තමයි අපි මෙච්චර වෙලා කතා කරේ. හරි. ලියන්න එහෙනම් question එකක්. What are the errors? Write a question. What are the errors? What are the errors that can be detected from the trial balance? What are the errors that can be detected from the trial balance? What are the errors that can be detected from the trial balance? Sorry, that cannot be detected. Cannot be detected. But can be detected from the bank reconciliation process. Right. Could you tell me what are they? Monadeva. What are they? What's the first one? මොනවාද පුතේ? දැන් trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බෑ. හැබැයි bank reconciliation process එකෙන් අපිට අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්. මොනවාද ඒවා? Can you tell me what are they? කියන්නේ එකක් ඕන තරම් තියෙනවා නේද? Bank charges. Not recorded in the business books of accounts. Neither direct deposits. Not recorded in the books of accounts. Dishonored checks. Dishonored checks cannot be recognized from the business books of accounts. Trial balance එකෙන් අඳුර ගන්න බෑ. හැබැයි we can identify that through what? Through the bank reconciliation process. Clear? Right. Okay. Clear. Bank charges, direct deposit, standing order payments. Standing order payment, etc. Okay. Another. Good. What is next? Question number 8. A sales invoice omitted from the business books of account has an impact on the agreement of the trial balance. True or false? It's true or false? A sales invoice omitted from the business book. Sales invoice එක books of accounts වලින් omit වෙලා completely. නේද? ඒක trial balance එකේ agreement එකට effect එකක් තියනවලු. Has an impact on the agreement of the trial balance. True or false? Tell me. True or false? Given question. Tell me yes or no. A sales invoice omitted from the business books of account has an impact on the agreement of the trial balance. True or false? False. Very good. False. මොකද sales invoice එක commit වෙලා නම් නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ එක sales journal එකේ record වෙලා නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ debtors control account එකට ගිහිල්ලත් නැහැ, sales account එකට ගිහිල්ලත් නැහැ. It wasn't recorded anywhere. නේද? නේද? කොහෙවත් එක record වෙලා නැහැ. ඉතින් කොහෙවත් record වෙලා නැත්නම් debit entry එකක් commit වෙලා, credit entry එකක් commit වෙලා. It's false. That is false. What is next? What is the correction entry for this? What is the correction entry? මොකක්ද ඒකේ correction entry එක? What's the correction entry? You can say trade receivable control account debit. Neither trade receivable control account එක debit කරන්න and credited to කියන්නේ sales account need to be credited. Sales account need to be credited. Trade receivable control account debit and the sales account credit. Is that clear? Yes. Right. බලන්න ඊළඟ එක. Suspense accounts are always recorded in the debit. Sorry, expense accounts are always recorded in the debit side of the trial balance. Give me an answer. True or false? Give me the answer. Expense account you always record it in the debit side. True or false? Right. True. කියලා කියනවා. Expenses account always having a debit balance. Okay. My answer is false. කල්පනා කරන්න. ඇයි කියන්නේ? පුතා expenses accounts වල ගොඩක් වෙලාවට තියෙන්නේ debit balance එකක් තමයි trial balance එකේ. හැබැයි credit balances තියෙන ledger accounts, expenses accounts උත් තියෙනවා. මොනවාද? මට කියන්න purchases return is what? Purchases return is what? Is an expense account. Purchases is an expense. Purchases return is also an expense. Purchases account එකත් expense account එකක්. Purchases return account එකත් expense account එක. හැබැයි පුතා purchases you record in the debit side. Purchases return you recorded in the credit side. Neither. Therefore it is false. Have a note and write. No, because purchases return account. Because purchases return account is an expense account. Purchases return account is an expense account, but it has a credit balance. But it has a credit balance. Right. මම ඔගේ අනිත් පැත්ත හවුවොත් මෙහෙම every income account is having a credit balance. ඒක හරියද? ඒකත් අර වෙන්නේ. මොකද sales return is an income, but it has a debit balance. But it has a debit balance. නේද? Right. Hope you can understand. Clear? Right. Harineda. Yeah. Last one. Suspense account always introduced to the lower side of the trial balance. Oh, so the trial balance එක tally වෙන්නේ නැති වෙලාවට තමයි suspense account එක introduce කරන්නේ. So suspense account එක අපි introduce කරන්නේ මොන side එකටද? Debit side එකටද credit side එකටද? Sorry, lower side එකටද higher side? Higher side එකට නෙමෙයි නේ. Lower side. Higher side එකට introduce කරොත් එහෙම difference එක තවත් වැඩි වෙනවා නේ. එහෙනම් නේ දැන් මේ බලන්න. trial balance එක අපි හදනවා නම් if you do the trial balance අපි ගත්තොත් debit side එකේ තියෙනවා 50,000 credit side එකේ තියෙනවා 65,000 neither 65,000. But again, trial balance you must introduce which side? To the lower side. If the lower side is a debit side, so you introduce 15,000. On then only both the sides will be 65,000. Then only both the sides will be how much? Will be 65,000. Was that clear? Yes. Right. Okay. Understood? Yeah. And trial balance, suspense account you always introduce to the lower side of the trial balance. Sorry. That is all about the quiz number 1. අපි rectifications of errors වල past papers ඉවර කරලා තියෙනවා. Sorry. Theory part එක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් ඉවර කරලා තියෙනවා. Paper එකේ questions there were 26 questions, all the 26 questions we did, and we did one quiz, and then we will start the past paper discussions. එතකොට අපි rectifications of errors වල past paper discussion එක අපි කරගෙන යනවා. So මේ past paper discussion එක අපි වෙනමම කරමු. අපි accounting concepts කියන පාඩම theory class එකේ පටන් ගන්නවා. අපි theory class එකේ accounting concepts පටන් ගන්නවා. මතක තියාගන්න. theory class එකේ accounting concepts අපි පටන් ගන්නවා. හැබැයි අපි Friday සමහර දවස්වල අපි past paper discussion එකක් කරනවානේ. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට Friday 3:30 to 5:30 we are having the past paper discussions. එතකොට අපි past papers ඒ විදිහට කතා කරගෙන යන්. ඊට අමතරව අපිට extra classes දාන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද අපි extra classes දාලා past papers discuss කරමු. පැහැදිලිද? right. 21st වගේ accounting equation seminar එක තියෙනවා. ඒකට ලෑස්ති වෙන්න මම ඒකෙදී මුළු syllabus එකම ආයි revise කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. right. හැබැයි ඒකේ අර අමාරු කොටස් ටික තියෙන්නේ. important කොටස් ටික තියෙන්නේ. ඒ ටික මම class එකේ 3 hours වල කතා කරනවා. ඒ නිසා ඒකට ලෑස්ති වෙලා ඉන්න. Get ready for that and come. හරිද? right. The 25th you will have the first unit test. right. From second unit test from the accounting equations. හරි. okay.